Hey everyone, what's going on? Brent here, and we're back with some more Marvel Contest of Champions, and today we're doing our January 1st progression update. So this video is going to measure all of our progress throughout the month of December, and it's our second progression update video. I really wish I've done these the past 2 years. I've been playing the game, but I didn't realize the value in doing these progression videos until I started doing it last month. Until I entered the numbers for today to actually see, visually see numbers and values for the progression that you're making in the game. Makes me really wish I'd done this a long time ago. But anyway, enough of that. Let's head on over to our spreadsheet where we have some data to talk about, and we'll break down some numbers for you. Let's do that right now. Okay, so here's our monthly progression notes. As you can see, the first row is really just all of the numbers we inputted from our first progression update video back on December 1st. But now we actually have some data and some information to work with for January 1st. So over the month of December, the following happened. We bumped up our player rating to 15,000, but more importantly, as you can see, we punched through that 200,000 barrier. So we're above 200,000 in PI right now. Nice. I remember how long it took to get to 100,000, and it seemed like 200,000 came significantly quicker. So if any of you are struggling to get to that 100,000 barrier, don't worry. Once you get there, things start kind of snowballing from there, and yeah, you'll hit 200,000 in no time. Also, really important, big milestone. Our prestige has gone up. Prestige went up over 200 points. So I joined the Doom Alliance a few months ago, and you'll see in a couple minutes, the Doom Alliance that I joined was right on the cusp of ranking for Tier 4 CCs every week. So our sole focus, everybody is committed to just ranking up for Prestige so we can punch through that barrier. And you'll see the results of that in a couple minutes, like I said. But going up 200 points in 1 month is pretty huge. So I'm really excited about that. So how do we do that? Well, we ranked up a couple champs. I'm going to skip new champs for a minute. We ranked up our 5-star Drax to level 25. We ranked up our 4-star Rocket and Vision to R4. And last week, maybe 10 days ago now, we took our Black Widow to R5. And now she is just a beast in Alliance War. So I love her. Let's take a look at new champs. We'll go back one column here. So we finally duped a 5-star. If you've been following the channel for a while, you know every time I open a 5-star crystal, I get somebody new. We never duplicate anybody. We finally duped a 5-star. Totally awesome. Super pumped about that. We won a 3-star Hyperion from the Hyperion Arena. We duped our 4-star Colossus. First time we ever duped him. And magically, somehow, we duped our 4-star Juggy and our 4-star Rocket from Premium Hero Crystals. Maybe I average, I don't know, 1 4-star out of a premium every month, but we got 2 in a matter of days from premiums. So, man, you got to take that and you got to run with it, man, because you never get those from PHCs. So, all right, Alliance Quest. We were talking about ranking up for Prestige for Alliance Quest, and you'll see some results of the past few Alliance Quests throughout December over here, and we've been bouncing between Peak and Gifted. And we ranked 11th in Peak, which sucks because the top 10 get the Tier 4 CC. So we were all pretty pissed about that. But we still got promoted to Gifted. So when you get to Gifted, the top 115 rank for Tier 4 CC. And you see we missed it by 2 spots. And they're like, son of a bitch, we're so damn close. So we got bumped back down to Peak. We ranked 12th. And now we're like, oh, man, we went down a spot? You got to be kidding me. And then we went up to Gifted again, and we ranked 122nd, and now we're like, oh, man, now you start second-guessing, and you think you're never going to get there, and you don't know what's going to happen. But we had a bunch of awesome rank-ups that week. And when we went back down to Peak, we ranked top 10. We came in 9th, and it took forever to get the rewards, because that was the week the rewards were delayed for 3 days. So we were really anxious to get those. But we got them. We all ranked. We finally broke through that barrier. We've now ranked for Tier 4 CC. Hoping we can do it again in Gifted. That way we can bounce between Gifted and Superhuman. But if not, we have no problem bouncing between Gifted and Peak. However we get to Tier 4 CC, I don't really care what tier we're in. As long as we're getting it, that is freaking awesome with me. So major kudos to our Lions and the Doom family for punching through and finally ranking for Tier 4 CC. Way to go, guys. Super duper awesome job, man. All right, masteries. So I decided to dick around again with Mystic Dispersion. I have a love-hate relationship with Mystic Dispersion. I think this is my third or fourth go around trying to keep it and use it. The problem is I don't place any Mystic champs in Alliance Wars defense. I mean, if I rank up that 4-star Juggy, I might, but I don't really have any Mystic champs that I drop in for Alliance War defense, so I can't use Mystic Dispersion as an annoyance factor on Alliance Wars. So I basically use it just to amp up my Scarlet Witch on offense. And it is really frustrating sometimes. I'm a guy who likes to rely on knowing that, yeah, it's going to take me combo number 3 to get to my L2 with Scarlet Witch. And now sometimes that L2 comes when I'm in the middle of combo number 2, and like in a matter of a microsecond, I got to make that decision. Am I going to go for it after the combo, or am I going to wait, parry, and then drop an L2 where I know I'm definitely going to connect with it? So you just got to be a little bit quicker on your feet when you're using Mystic Dispersion, that's all. And I'm trying to adapt to it, and it's frustrating, but I think I'm going to keep it. I also added one on Science Detect, mainly for Alliance Wars. You kind of have a good idea already from playing Alliance Wars for a while where you're going to find your Spider-Man and your Electros, but it's really been helpful for finding your Spider-Man and Electros on nodes that you wouldn't expect them on. So you get that little Science Detect, and at least you know for sure, all right, my Black Widow, she may have half health, but I'm going against the Science, and I'm taking her in, and I'm going to crush him. So it's been really helpful, and obviously that's also beneficial to everybody on your team because all the members get benefit, and everybody can see one node ahead if they got a Science coming or not. So really cool. I like that mastery. I'm going to make sure we keep that as long as I can. Let's see. Lastly on our list here, we have titles. So Kabam added these new titles to the game in December. So, no, I'm not a seasoned summoner. I haven't been playing since day one. I think I started playing back in March or April of 2015. So I am an Avenger on call, and we just completed our heroic M-Master explorations on the Hyperion quest. So we are Quack Fu Master, and we are an Iron Duck. That's right. So there you go, guys. I want to go back to my game one more time just to real quickly just revisit my top champs, and then we'll close out here. So let's go ahead and switch back. There we go. So now we're back, and I just want to talk quickly about my top champs and my profile. So as you can see, Quake is still my #1 champ. We ranked her for Prestige. She's actually pretty good on Alliance War defense too because she's still not added to the crystals yet. I think she's coming in a couple weeks. So there's a lot of people who still don't have her, and then when they face her, she's kind of annoying. Her unblockable 1. I mean, even if it wasn't unblockable, you still get hit with that aftershock, and it's really hard not to get hit with that. So she could be a little stubborn on Alliance War defense, but we like her. But that PI is insanely high, considering I'm not running Suicide Masteries. So 5,700 PI without Suicides, she is just a beast. And then Constellation prizes here, DPX, Black Widow, Scarlet Witch. Black Widow, we just took to rank 5, as I said earlier, a couple days ago. She now takes over the #3 slot. Man, if you have a duped Black Widow and you can get her to R5, man, do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it, man. She is just a freaking beast in Alliance Wars, man. Oh, man, I love using... there is such a difference between her as an R4 and an R5. I would take her in as an R4, and you're fighting some R3 5-stars and maybe some R4 5-stars, and she just can't hang. She just doesn't do enough damage. There were times when I would go into Thorns nodes, in the Enhanced Armor Thorns node, and I would take her and run into like a Colossus or somebody, and I couldn't make it through the fight. I would time out because she just doesn't do enough damage. As an R5, oh my god, as an R5, she is just an insane beast, and she destroys people. So if you have the opportunity, or you're debating whether you want to take her or somebody else, like Black Panther Civil War, who has higher prestige, take your Black Widow to R5. You will not regret it. She is freaking beast. Anyway, last thing to note here on the screen, we punched through, as a group, our Alliance punched through that 7 million Alliance barrier rating. So, another shout out to our game, man. The Doom family is growing, and we are kicking ass, and bunch of good guys and girls in the Alliance, and we are just continuing to grow and get strong, and it was a really good month, man. We broke through a couple good barriers, and super pumped about that. So, anyway, that's it. There you go, guys. That's it. Progression update. January 1st in the books. I hope you guys all have a happy new year. If you liked the video, hit that mighty thumb button. Hit that subscribe button. Leave comments below. Send me packages full of money or something. That'd be cool too. That's it, guys. Progression update in the books. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time. See ya!